Thanks for locking in with 77 Flavors of Chicago. We're your host, Dario.
And I'm Sarah, and I hope you're ready to learn with us.
Yo, we are talking about Furniture Row. But first, hey, it's been 4 weeks, y'all.
It's been 4 weeks.
And we just want to say thank y'all for staying around, because we know we haven't lost followers on so that's good.
That's good.
Anyway, also, happy birthday to us.
Happy birthday. Happy 4-year birthday.
Yeah, happy 4-year birthday. Hey, we got Filberts here.
We have Filberts.
Not sponsored or nothing like that.
If you don't know about Filberts, it is a Chicago brand of sodas, pops, whatever you call them.
Yep.
And they've been around since 1926. We actually did a little video on them. They don't have any social media.
Crack them bad boys open. God damn, this is tough.
That's why I'm like,
shit.
This is not
For
a
real?
twist off.
This. He said it was twist off. There it is. Oh. Gotta use my shirt and shit. Want me to get yours?
Hold on.
Yeah, you did it with no hands? I mean, with no help?
No help.
I'm weak. I'm out here weak.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ding.
There you go. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyway, damn, that's good as hell.
That is really good.
That's really good. That's really good. Anyway, it's our 4-year anniversary, and so that's why we took the little break, you know?
We had to reset.
Had to reset, because honestly, not only did we have to reset, but it was just, we were getting busy, man.
Yeah.
I think
we haven't taken a break in 4 years.
4 years, we haven't taken a break.
We're resetting because we wanted to kind of switch it up a little bit, which if you're watching this, you know that we're back to our shenanigans.
Yeah, that's talk about it. Look, so.
Yeah, so here's the little switch ups that we've made. First of all, we are outside. We're back, as Dario loves to say, on location.
Oh, I get to say that again.
Good to say on location,
yeah.
Which is going to be every episode. So look forward to that every single time. And then us fighting about how he doesn't need to say we're on location because we're always on location. But I guess, now we can say it.
Now we can say it.
We haven't been on location in a while.
That's
switch up number one.
Yeah, but also now we're gonna do it. We're not doing the food necessarily like how we did way back at the beginning, where it was like at the second half of the show was food. We're not gonna do that. But what we are gonna do is we're gonna incorporate some of the vlogging stuff that we normally would
into the video.
So it'll be like, you'll see it. I mean, not this episode, but you see, this is kind of like the reset. Let's get back on that bull.
Yeah, this is gonna be a light one, but
yeah, we gotta watch out for YouTube.
Right, and what you should expect is basically, like I said, we're going to be outside. If you're watching the video, we are taking away the vlogging style episode, and we're taking those B-roll bits and
be inside the episode,
stuffing them into these episode videos, and then the audio is going to be.
I tried to help you out. Fill space. I don't know.
You could just edit it.
No, we ain't editing shit. You keeping that mojo.
He just doesn't want to edit.
I try to keep one take Drake. Yeah. That's how we do the podcast anyway.
Right. A lot of podcasts talk for like 2-3 hours and then edit down to 40 minutes.
Shit. Look how cozy I just got.
Your boy. Knowing that you don't have to edit down a 2-hour episode.
I ain't doing nothing.
Maybe we'll keep the Chicago brand features. Like maybe every other episode or every couple episodes we'll bring on a Chicago brand that we love.
Yeah, shout out to Filberts.
For free $99. He said, I don't know how long we're going to be able to do for free.
Think about it. So I'm excited about it. But anyway, so your 4 weeks, what you been doing on 4 weeks?
Nothing.
Ain't did nothing?
Yeah.
You just kicked it?
No, we're currently doing on our Instagram a series of Chicago Streets by Alphabet.
Yeah, that shit is hard.
Which is, we are, obviously, every alphabet letter, we're doing a Chicago street that correlates to that letter.
Yeah, that's tough.
And, yeah, but, I mean, it's been fun.
It is. But let me tell you something. I know y'all know the work goes into the series, making the series. I know that. I know y'all know that. But, this one, out of all the stuff we've done, trying to put together a series for this is tough.
It is.
Because the streets are so not documented as well as they should be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's hard to see what street's still around. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. Some streets change names. Some streets just not a street altogether. For example, A. We started off at A. I forgot the name of it, but A. We went to it, and you can see that it might have been a street at some point.
It's not one anymore.
Yeah, no, because there's doors. Down there. There's a bank. Entrance there. So there's entrances right there. But it don't have a street name, and so we're like...
Entrances sounds like a weird word.
Yeah, it do. It sounds like I'm saying a lot. Entrances. Entrances.
It sounds like too much.
It do sound like I added an extra syllable.
It should be like entrasi.
Entrances. Entrances. That's probably, maybe it is.
No, it's not. It's entrances.
I don't know. But yeah, anyway.
All of the entrance side?
All of the entrance. No,
No,
not him.
No.
No. I'm keeping it in. Anyway, also, so it's James Beard weekend.
It is James Beard weekend.
Yeah, it's James Beard weekend, and it's a busy weekend. It's a busy weekend for us because we also have other things to do, on top of James Beard weekend, which is so fun. 2 years ago, you wanted this.
I did want
now
this.
You're here. Now you are.
Now
you
I'm
are.
here and I'm sleepy.
Now here you are. That's what I meant to say.
Now you are.
You sleepy? Drink some of the Filberts. Wake up.
That's the sugar. It's not caffeine.
Well,
can I try the cream soda?
Now you want it. No, wait a minute.
Here, you can have the
No, because you made a whole stink about like how
I didn't. I just said I've never had cream soda. Why would you get me cream soda?
She was breaking her neck and everything, about.
You're so dramatic. You're so dramatic.
You were like, and I was like, you know what? Just have whatever you want, baby. The world is yours.
That's not what you said.
Come here.
You said, what you mean you ain't never had cream soda? That's what you said.
No. Here, you want something? It's good.
No, I don't want it anymore.
Man, that's you.
Okay, I'll take
Look at you. It's good as hell. Look. Yeah. You got to cover your throat on Netflix. So I don't want this shit to be.
Oh, that's really good.
That's fine, ain't it? Look at you.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. No. Wait a minute. Yeah, look at you. Yeah, that shit good, ain't it? Mm-hmm. It's really good. You
know what the problem is with doing these videos?
What?
I got to remember to sit up.
Me too. That's why I threw my leg up there.
Look how low you are.
Am I low?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's because I'm sitting all the way up. You're like leaning.
Well, you know what?
You're like comfortable.
Yeah, I am. I'm cozy. There's a nice.
You are cozy. The breeze is hitting.
That's what I'm saying.
So if you are watching this and you have no idea where the fuck we are, let's talk a little bit about that.
Man, we ain't got to get to the. Yeah, I guess we can.
I just want to say where we are. Mm-hmm. Well, we're at the Women's Park.
Yeah.
In South Loop. Technically, we're in South Loop. Mm-hmm. We're on Prairie Avenue, and it's a gorgeous park, which we've filmed here before. We did the Clark Ford House. Mm-hmm. We did a reel on that. We were like in the park for other things.
Yeah, we're just walking around. Didn't we do something to do with a series?
Here.
Something. Brothers be lost when they scratch the top of their head like this.
Yeah.
Like
I know. I filmed a reel in that street over there. And I'm talking about Millionaires Row, which is right outside of the park.
We've been over here a bunch, actually.
Yeah, and now we live in the neighborhood.
Yeah, so it's cool to be on the block. And
it's actually not the block. This is the block. It's not the block.
It's somebody's block.
Yeah, but it's not.
I mean, it's not. You say it's not the hood block. That's what you trying to say. It's not the block.
$3 million homes.
Yeah, I mean, but it's the block. Just because they don't be on the porch. Let me tell you, the people that's out here is a block. By the way, also before we got on, we set up the cameras. It's shorties around here. It's kids around here.
Fuck them kids.
Look, that's crazy. That's
fuck them.
Baby, it's YouTube. We got we back on YouTube. Goodness gracious. Oh, wow. Anyway, Sarah, she screamed at the top of her lungs. Fuck. Just loud as hell.
Because I was just irritated, overstimulated. My hair was in my face. I'm trying to set up this godforsaken mic. And Dario's like, maybe just do it like... I'm telling you what to do. You ain't have to scream like that. 0% helpful. Just do it for me.
No, that's not what we're doing.
Why?
You're able. You willing and able. You got working arms.
Me.
I was telling you what to do.
No. I did. I told you. Is not helpful. I need everybody that's listening.
That's wild.
Everybody that's watching this on YouTube right now, comment how it is not helpful.
No, fellas, rock with me.
Ain't no fellas.
It is.
If you were struggling by doing something, me yelling instructions at you.
I wasn't yelling. First of all, I wasn't. I wish the camera was going because I said
the mic was going.
The mic was going. We probably could, man. Because I told you, put it right here. Because then it fell for it fell for me. So I almost screamed F out loud. And then I was like, nah, I'm good. And that's when you lost all control.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway. Are you ready to get with it? Man, I feel like there's more to talk about. It's been 4 weeks and we ain't did nothing. Come on.
I mean, what else is there to
bring it up? Think about it. What you been doing in 4 weeks?
Well, we honestly, recording the series took a lot of time. We did that for many days.
Still going, shit.
Still going. I mean, I go to work every day. So a lot of my, I spend hours in the office.
I would say this though, because I ain't even been able to go to the studio in 3 weeks. So after this recording, I'm going back to the studio.
Can I go with you?
No, I gotta go. I gotta hurry up and go. Matter of fact, I gotta go to the back home, upload the pictures for another client. Look, this is too much information for y'all.
Yeah.
But I'm just being honest. This is how it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We just needed a mental reset.
We did.
We needed to go on vacation.
We also are working on. We got a lot of projects that we're working on. Like for example, like we doing a tour with the shorties. We're gonna take them around downtown, show some history.
Yeah, with some schools.
Yeah. So shout out to the Latin school. We work with them. Why I can't say that? I mean, I wasn't supposed to say it. It's a secret.
I don't know, but
what if we go on the news? Like, I don't
know.
You don't know how these legalities work.
No.
I mean, we Dario love the kids.
Pause.
No, see now, and it's the 2000s. I forgot you can't say that, but like back in the day, man, that's an old 90s thing.
Here's the thing: kids and dogs love you.
Yes, they do.
You're like a teddy bear. Like anywhere we're sitting, if there's a baby sitting around, that baby is locking eyes with Dario and waving and smiling and laughing.
I'm fun. I got a jubilant face.
You do. A what face?
Jubilant.
A jubilant?
Yes.
Is that a word?
Absolutely. Wow. You know I know words.
You do know words.
I do know words.
You've taught me some words that I've never heard of before. I've never heard someone say I have a jubilant face.
Yeah, I do. My shit. You look at me, you be like, that's a pleasant brother.
You are pleasant.
That could go left. that's how when I walk in stores. Leave him alone. He pleasant.
Damn. That's good though.
Right. Well, it's layered, but this is good.
Why is it layered?
I'm trying to hint at racism.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, you got it.
Oh,
you got
it.
I
see.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Speaking of that, what y'all on this? Y'all go marching? y'all march? Shit, wild out here.
I want to know. Tell me.
It's wild. Hey, shout out to everybody. They saying this is one of the biggest in U.S. history.
Yeah, I'm proud of people.
Could be one of the biggest protests in world history too.
Yeah, I wish I wasn't like a scared little immigrant because I would go, but I'm just scared. Here's the thing: I can't go to jail and I can't be deported.
No, you can't. I need you.
I gotta stay.
We're gonna call it 7 Flavors of Chicago.
Damn. And I'm gonna be 7.
They're gonna be like, why 7? Because I lost my better half. Hey, come on, man, come on, give me my coin.
Don't say that.
No,
I don't want that.
Yeah. No, but I was just saying that was a nice moment.
Scary.
Yeah, that was a nice moment. It's fun having people look at us again. This is this feels good.
You love the attention.
I do. It's something about it. It just feels good.
Yeah.
Anyway, y'all ready to get with it?
I mean, I'm ready.
You ready? I know you ready. You was ready, 3 minutes ago. All right, y'all. So here's what's gonna happen. I gotta have notes. If you're new here, back in the day, I used to have my iPad with me. I don't have my iPad because we on the move today. So
you will next time.
Yeah, I will next time. We not as pressed for time. But I got also Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. I see the messages, in the group chats, family group chats here. So, yeah. So I got my phone here. So I'm not disrespecting y'all for the YouTube landers, but people that's listening, y'all don't know what's going on anyway. I mean, not in a disrespectful way, but here we are. So we talking about Furniture Row. Okay. Now here's the thing: we were at Siam Thai, which is a fantastic Thai restaurant. And,
it is pretty good.
It's fantastic, y'all. We did look on our Instagram story. Did we post that yet? We did post it.
Yes, we posted it.
So, fantastic food. And when we were walking up to the door, right there on Michigan Avenue, what was that, 13th? Mm-hmm. There was a plaque. And, we can hawk plaques out now. You know what I mean? We can just see a plaque from a mile away. So we read the plaque, and it said Furniture Row. I had never in my years heard Furniture Row.
Yeah.
Never. And so, of course, we said we got to do an episode.
Right.
We got to make this a thing. And so that's what we talking about today. So we talking about Furniture Row. If you don't know, Chicago, again, here's some more history.
I'm excited for this one. I love furniture.
Yeah, right. Well, we about to take you down a time travel. I couldn't think of what I was wanting to say. But anyway, Chicago was the hub for at least the United States of furniture. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. And it all started way back. We kind of hinted at this when we were talking about lumber.
Oh.
Way back in the day. I know you're probably not going to do your research, but for those of you that seen it, we talked about how Chicago was the lumber capital of the United States at one point.
Right.
And
we talked about the same thing when we were talking about the pianos. We said it was so easy for them to manufacture pianos because they had, we had like a huge lumber industry, and also we had a lot of artisans that worked with wood.
Yes.
So they had that knowledge of like, carving into like really intricate patterns.
Yes.
And blah, blah, stuff like that.
And so that's a perfect segue because where this story starts is in the mid 1800s, late 1800s, when the German settlers, immigrants came over to the country. They were good at cabinets and carving cabinets out. And that's what they did, right?
Yeah.
I think something like 50% of like woodworking in that fashion was done by Germans.
Yeah.
So obviously you got a couple things happening, right? You got immigrants who know what they're doing. Shout out to 2025. And then you got the rail yards,
right?
Which is making
easy to transport.
Yeah. And then the river.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At this point, we still learning the river, trying to figure out how to reverse this bad boy.
Yeah.
We doing all those things. So you had a lot of things working for you at this time.
Yo, I'm keeping this necklace.
No, you got to run that back. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's really cute.
Yeah, no. Get my shit. I want it now, actually.
I'm wearing one of Dario's necklaces.
Yeah, no. Look, now I'm looking at it like, that do look kind of nice on you. But no, I want that before you get too comfortable.
I'm comfortable.
Got that from Greece?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that's mine. We're talking, these numbers I'm talking, 1870. And so, 50, like I said, 50% were German cabinet maker, 10% was Scandinavian, and then a mixture of other, nationalities and immigrants were doing things. So keep in mind, this whole time, we shipping stuff through the river, right?
Right.
The river is helping us out. Railroads are starting to be the thing. And like anything in Chicago fashion, it is just nice stuff, man.
Right.
We also in the Gilded Age. So now you got...
It's like the beginning.
Yeah, you got people that want this kind of stuff now.
People want extravagant, very kind of opulent looking furniture. They love the detail work. And especially Americans that are now becoming, they're like your second generation, third generation, right? Immigrant. And these are people that are rich, that have the money to spend on that kind of stuff. I mean, every time we go into the Dree House and I look at all of the woodwork that's in there from the 1870s, 1880s, that is insane to me that like someone sat there and carved into pieces of wood.
And what she talking about, y'all, like, I don't know if y'all realize, we talking about the things that look like wallpaper.
Yeah.
Like you can look at a table and be like, man, a table is crazy, or a picture.
Is like
the wallpaper is wood. What?
Also, if you haven't been to the Dree House,
you tripping.
And every Wednesday is free for entry. So if
these gnats scaring the brother, bro.
Going
on my nose. I'm up here. You ain't hear me? I'm up here huffing like a Chicago boy. Shit.
Damn. Yeah. Well, if you haven't been, it's free on Wednesdays. So, like, take advantage of that and go in and look at some of these things that we were talking about at the woodwork, at even things specifically like the pieces of furniture. They're all period pieces. So you can see some of these things that we're talking about in that home. And also, this was built immediately after the fire. And so it was one of the first stone mansions. And they have these wooden pocket doors that hide in between the brick.
Yeah,
it's just so gorgeous.
It was also fire. It was also fire resistant. After the fire, was one of the first fireproofed type of buildings.
So like it was the first fireproof kind of. And they like did not want any open flame anywhere. They were traumatized by the fire, and
What's cool about that though, side tangent, is that not only was it fireproof, but the way they did it was you would close that door. And it was so thick that the fire would just stay in there long enough for the department to get there, the fire department to get there, which is...
Exactly.
Could you imagine being like, bro, it's a fire downstairs, they're going down there, but, just close the door. They'll be here. I called them. They'll be here. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's wild.
That's wild. But
it was also wired for electricity before Chicago had electricity.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to learn more about the Dree House, go and listen to the episode that we did on the Dree House.
Yeah, because my ass almost forgot what we were talking about.
And we did a whole walking tour, which is up on our YouTube channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you're not, you can go over there. It's linked in the show notes. Our YouTube channel is, and just search 77 Flavors Dree House, and the episode will pop up. It was a good, nice tour, and we went into a room that is exclusive. Like people do not have access to it. So
yeah, because
it's nice to see.
Plug City over here. So back to the furniture. So the first manufacturers, big major manufacturers, this is interesting. They actually were along, like I said, the river, right? But the branch of the river that went on the west side, towards as the more west you go, right?
Yeah.
So more so the south branch, because north branch goes pretty far up north.
Yeah.
But and they settled right around meatpacking area.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so the meatpacking area was what it was, and they did a lot of leather goods, a lot of food, obviously, glue, like the little things that you need to like make everyday life easier is what they were doing. If you ever go overseas, you know they got these markets and everything like that. You see a lot of like the leather market.
Yeah.
You can just smell the leather. That's kind of like what there was. So now you got all that going on, right? Now I'm gonna fast forward to, you know, the early 20th century. So we talking like right around the time the Great Northern Migration is about to start happening. So 1910, 1912. That's where we are now.
Yeah.
And now you got some big players that's about to start coming into the foray. Give me my coin. Give me my coin. That's a nice word.
The what?
Foray. Coin again.
Don't get coin for the same thing twice.
Hey, shit.
Foray.
Yeah, I should give you a coin. It is.
What is foray?
Foray? I don't know exactly what it means, but like, I just know how to use it in a sense.
Where'd you
Came
learn
into
it?
the picture. You know what I mean? Like that's so foray is like a picture. Like the
It is
picture.
not.
It
That's
is.
not what that
It is.
word mean.
Yes,
Let
it
me
is.
look that shit up.
Foray. Look it up.
How do you spell foray?
Shit.
You
I
said
think it's like foray.
F-O-R-
F-O-R-R-A. Like foray. Like imagine if
That
you
is
said,
not.
man, go get. Hey, I brought this foray.
F-O-R-R-A-Y.
A-Y. I know I'm right. It's like coming into the fold of the picture.
F-O-R-A-Y.
Oh, it's only
a
one.
sudden attack or incursion into enemy territory.
Wait, no, there's got to be another. There got to be another meaning. That can't be it. I ain't that off.
Damn.
No, come
That's
on,
what
for
it
real?
says.
That's it.
Yes.
Foray got 2 R's. Look up Forray.
Ain't no F-O-R-R-A-Y.
Damn, really? Well, I'm crazy.
Maybe it's F-O-R-E.
No.
Yeah, because that means situated or placed in front. The front part of something, the fore.
Maybe
But
that's.
that just means four. That's just four.
So I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay,
No.
well,
Just making shit up.
well, continue with this story. 1910, other people came into the picture.
I love winning.
See, that's all you wanted.
Yeah.
Chicago had 200 furniture manufacturers producing
Jeez.
a workforce of over 10,000 people, y'all.
Wow.
Yeah, yes.
That's almost like the almost as many people employed as the watchmakers.
Yeah.
It was like almost 10,000, but that was only 45 manufacturers.
Yeah. And this is here's where it gets even wilder. So we were a national leader, right? Like early on, like now we into the 1920s. We were early on. Illinois was number 2 in furniture production, second to New York.
Wow.
Second to New York. Yeah. Yeah, this shit is wild. Now, what helped Chicago, right? And this is all the stuff that we know, right? We had mail order things. So Montgomery Ward and Sears catalog people,
Right.
businesses. Come on, everybody. If you can have your stuff in the catalog.
Say people?
Did I say people? No, I said people. Look at you trying to clown. You're trying to clown. No, but they had, you know, we got an advantage.
You could order things, and we had the rail system to be able to ship it.
To ship it. Exactly. Y'all, this is easy. It's
Easy.
just more so like, damn, Chicago even did this in furniture.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. There was a place called the American Furniture Mart that opened in 1924. The American Furniture Mart.
Where
Okay.
was it?
It was on 666 North Lakeshore Drive. So
here.
yeah, right in front of a little bit more north on Lakeshore Drive by Navy Pier.
Yeah, I know where the
Yeah.
666
Yeah.
because I know what 900 North Lakeshore is.
Yeah,
so.
yes. you said it. So if you know the grid,
Yeah.
you know, it's just a few blocks down. You know,
Nine
it's just
is
300
more than 6.
Just
so
300
gotta
blocks
be-
down.
yeah.
That's how people think it is.
Just 244 blocks away.
That's how big Chicago is, though.
Math.
When you think about it, that's typically that would be the case.
Typically.
Actually, that's like 30 blocks is what that is. It's not 300.
Ooh, I know. I want to sit back. Hold on.
This shit feel good. You up here talking about me? Look at you. We got to watch this.
Yeah. Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Get cozy.
Let me put my feet up.
Yeah. You was running your mouth about me.
Wow.
Your boy was.
No, I was saying I was sitting more up than you.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I was about to say you do sit up more.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Same bullshit. Nothing
No,
changed about this
it
goddamn
didn't.
podcast.
It sure didn't. We just lied to y'all at the top. 1928, there was almost 6,500 dealers around the country that were in this mart. 6,500 places. So now, when you think about
how big was this mart?
Yeah, that's what I'm like. It was massive. It's not there anymore. But this gets even cooler because they were by far the largest producer of furniture, right? The four states. But here's what happened, right? The same story. I'm gonna sum this shit up. The same thing that happened to the meatpacking industry. The same thing that happened to rail and things like that.
Yeah.
Cars, trucks.
Yeah.
Automobiles were like starting to blow up, and they just really crashed and tanked everything.
Right.
So this business went down. Okay, it started to decline, and you didn't need to have like these big marts and big places like that in this area. You know what I mean? Like in just one central area in New York and Illinois.
Yeah.
You can have people pop up now all over the place and start making stuff locally. Businesses start saying, "Hey, look, we got clients out here. We're gonna go there now."
Also, we're hitting 1930, the Great Depression. People did not have the money to buy that kind of furniture anymore.
How did you know that I was gonna say that? I mean, if you're smart, you know, which you are. So, 1930s.
I don't know what the fuck time it is.
It destroyed World War II trucks and things like that. You know what I mean? Like so.
Even before.
Yeah, right.
World War I.
Yeah, right.
Into the Great Depression, probably.
But those literally are things that kind of took away that business. Now, here's something that's even crazier. One of the first labor unions for furniture makers came out of Chicago.
Oh.
Yes.
Not surprising.
Not surprising. Of course, this is a labor town.
Yeah,
so I mean, like Union
the first
Town.
black union came from Chicago. The first union period.
Yep, first union period. First black union.
Labor laws.
Yeah.
All things to Chicago.
So everybody is doing something here. Now, there's other businesses around here with the plaques that we saw. Just to give you some context of Furniture Row wasn't necessarily like how Jewelers Row is and the
it wasn't confined to like a couple blocks or something.
No, matter of fact, because those were on one straight north-south strip. This was more so like kind of like I hinted to on the west side, how the meatpacking was like a district.
Area, yeah.
This was an area.
I mean, if you had 200 plus manufacturers, there's no way to put them on one street.
Yeah, right. So this, where we saw the plaque, was another major player in that area. The buildings aren't up anymore, right? On 13th Street and on 14th Street, down in the South Loop area, is where those buildings were two of the major players, and so like obviously you had a little smaller things around them. But those two, I almost want to go down to 13th and see what's going on. So I mean 13th, 14th is kind of like linear on Michigan Avenue. That is linear, but like we still got 666 that's way up north.
Yeah. Comparatively.
You know what I mean? Like that building's still there. It was converted to condominiums.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wonder if that building has a little plaque.
That's what I want to know.
That's the kind of research you do before the episode.
Yeah, here's the thing, y'all. We gonna do this research before, like we gonna start doing that. But like we press for time, man. James Beard weekend got us struck, and we've been busy. But I'm not gonna keep using that excuse. But we will do those kind of things, and we put that in the episode.
Yeah.
But if you hear it, you don't know that. If you watching, then you know we slacking. But like if I just told you, you wouldn't know.
Yeah. So
anyway, but long story short, Chicago had a furniture row is what they call. There's a plaque for it that you can see on 13th, 14th that shows this. And we were one of the key players in this.
Yeah.
And I'm done.
Not shocking.
Yeah, I'm done now.
That was
it was riveting.
Yeah,
buddy.
Information.
Yeah, the boys are back.
Good job, Dario.
I appreciate you.
Okay, well,
all right, y'all. Cool. Yeah, I mean, y'all be blessed.
Y'all be blessed. Thank you for spending your day with us. Thank you for giving us a morsel of your time.
People love that shit, I bet.
What?
Just end it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just end it.
It's, 4 years in, we don't know how to end it.
They're throwing frisbee, boy. That shit about to hit you in the back of the head.
No.
No.
Let's get out of here. All right, see y'all next week.
Peace.
Thank you so much for listening to today's episode, and we hope you loved it.
And if you could, please follow us on social media at 77 Flavors Shy on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Twitter.
If you have any ideas or deep dives that you'd love us to do, please contact us at media at 77 Flavors Shy. That's the number 77 Flavors and Shy for Chicago.com.
If you like visuals, please subscribe and follow and watch us on our YouTube channel at the same thing, 77 Flavors Shy, or search 77 Flavors of Chicago.
If you would like to support us monetarily, go ahead and click that Buzzsprout link in the description of this episode.
And as always, we gonna see you next week. Peace.